Hello and welcome to Daily News in AI Agents, the show where we break down the latest developments in the world of autonomous AI. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Jordan. Today is July 19th, 2025, and we have a packed show. We're covering major enterprise moves in the cloud, big funding wins, and the growing ethical tightrope that comes with more powerful agents.
Let's jump right in with what feels like a major milestone for enterprise adoption, Jordan. Oz has officially rolled out a new AI agents and tools category in its marketplace.
That's right, Alex, and it's not just an empty storefront. Two big players, Core, AI, and dual boot partners have already launched their offerings there. Core, AI is bringing its whole suite for work, process, and service automation.
And Dual Boot has launched its solution called 3PO. Jordan, what does this move by AWS signal to you?
It signals that AI agents are graduating from the experimental phase to the enterprise ready phase. By putting these tools in the AWS Marketplace, Amazon is giving them a stamp of legitimacy. For a business, this means easier procurement, vetted security, and simpler integration. It's a massive green light for companies that have been hesitant to dive in.
That makes perfect sense. And we're already seeing incredible real-world applications. A story from Databricks highlighted how the healthcare system Providence is using AI to automate patient referrals across more than 1,000 of its clinics.
This is such a fantastic example. It's not about replacing doctors, it's about fixing a slow, frustrating, and paperwork heavy process. Getting referral automation right means patients get scheduled for the care they need much, much faster. It's a tangible, positive impact.
But this brings up a fundamental challenge that we always discuss here on Daily News in AI Agents. You can't have smart agents without fast, reliable data.
Exactly. And that's the problem a company called Prometheum is trying to solve. Their whole pitch is that no matter how smart AI gets, it's constantly being held back by slow, fragmented data. They're building a self-service data platform to try and fix that bottleneck. You can't have an autonomous agent if it has to wait days for a data engineer to give it the information it needs.
A great point. Let's shift our focus from the users to the builders. It was a week of highs and lows for developers in the agentic AI space. First, the big win. Greptile, an AI tool that acts as a code reviewer, has reportedly raised a $30 million Series A.
And at a valuation of $180 million. That's a huge vote of confidence from investors, specifically Benchmark. Greptile came out of the Y Combinator Accelerator, and this shows that specialized agents that solve a very specific, high-value problem for developers are attracting serious money.
But for every success story, there are cautionary tales. We also saw a piece from TechCrunch about a startup called Pig Dev. They were also a Y Combinator alum, and they were tackling a holy grail problem, creating an AI agent that could reliably control a Windows desktop.
And they gave up, they've pivoted. The founder was very candid about how incredibly difficult the problem was. Operating a graphical user interface, with all its unpredictability, is just a monumental challenge. It's a reminder that despite the hype, some of these revolutionary ideas are still just beyond our current technical reach.
It's a very grounding story. Still, for developers who do want to build, the ecosystem is growing. ODSC published a great list of 13 open-source tools that let you explore and build with agentic AI. The barrier to entry for experimenting is getting lower every day.
That's right, the tools are getting better, which is leading to some fascinating results, especially when we pit them against humans.
Which is a perfect transition to the story from the @Coder World Tour Finals, a major competitive programming competition. OpenAI entered an agent into the contest.
And it almost won the whole thing. It came in second place, beating all but one of the world's best human competitive programmers. This isn't just a game of chess or Go. It's about understanding complex, novel problems and writing efficient code to solve them on the spot. Truly remarkable performance.
It is, but that incredible capability forces us to confront the darker applications of this technology. We have to report on a very disturbing story out of Alberta, Canada. Police have accused a junior football coach of using artificial intelligence to create child pornography.
It's a horrifying story, Alex, and it's the exact scenario that AI safety experts have been warning about for years. It proves that the misuse of this technology for creating synthetic abusive material is not a future threat. It's happening right now. It's a stark reminder of the responsibility that comes with developing these powerful tools.
And it connects directly to a broader warning we saw this week from TechCrunch, which urged users to think twice before granting AI agents access to personal data.
That's the central dilemma, isn't it? We want these agents to be helpful personal assistants, which means they need access to our emails, our calendars, our documents. But giving a third party application that level of access is a huge privacy and security risk. We're being asked to trade our privacy for convenience, and the consequences of that trade off are still very unclear. It's a conversation we have to keep having.
Absolutely. From the boardrooms of enterprise tech to the front lines of law enforcement, AI agents are forcing us to navigate a complex new reality.
A reality full of both incredible promise and significant peril.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for tuning in to Daily News in AI Agents.
We'll be back with the next wave of updates. Thanks for listening.